It's 10 to 3 in the afternoon in subtropical Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. It's 27 degrees. It's Anzac Day. And I need to turn this fan up more because it's 27 degrees. But other than that, just respect the fallen heroes, current ones, and all that. That risked and lost their lives on the front line. But other than that, pretty nice day today. Like it's about 27, middle of autumn. Where else can you get 27 this time of year? Apart from Darwin, but Darwin's always hot. That's full on tropical. But subtropical Brisbane, that's the capital of the tropical sunshine state of Queensland. That's where I come from. And like I said, it's 10 to 3 and in the Arvo. It's Sunday, and Anzac Day is the 25th. I guess that really ain't cool down till May. Probably won't cool down till at least the end of May, even. And but other than that, like down south, it must be freezing cold. It will be. It's always freezing cold down south, like Sydney, especially Canberra. Canberra is actually the capital of Australia. Look, this is where these people from overseas are idiots, because they think Sydney's the capital. Sydney is not the capital. It's the largest city in Australia. Canberra is the capital in the Australian Capital Territory. And then you get Melbourne, and that's freezing down there. Hobart's even colder, because Hobart, like, probably about a 5-hour boat trip to Antarctica. But here in Brisbane subtropics, like it's always warm. Like we have short winters, long summers, humidity and all that crap. Turn the aircon on because it's only about 27. Got the fan on, but the thing is, that's the thing about Queensland. Like, people do get jealous of us because it's a sunshine state, and this is what it's like just about 100% of the time. It's sunny, and but the days are getting shorter and the nights are getting longer. Like last night was 12 degrees and it was freezing. That's why I didn't even have the air conditioner on or the fan on, because it was 12 degrees when I woke up this morning at about 6:45 this morning. And that's pretty cold to Brisbane, and we do get those cold snaps. But other than that, typical winter temp is 22 degrees, and a typical winter night temp is 10. And a typical cold snap can actually go down to 13 degrees during the day, and 5 degrees at night. But the thing is, it doesn't get as cold as down south. Like, it's a different heat. Like, they don't have the tropical humidity like we do. And like, I'm pretty sure, like, in the alpine regions, like in like Mount Kosciuszko, Mount Thredbo in New South Wales, and Mount Buller, Mount Hotham, I think, in Victoria. And as for the alpine areas in Tasmania, they're probably in for pretty good snowfall this year. But other than that, yeah, like the cyclones are long gone, like heat waves are long gone till December or late November. November is the last month of spring. December is the beginning of summer. December through February, that's when we get the cyclones here up north in the tropical north. But in Brisbane, we get violent storms from those cyclones, and we get horrible heat waves with really bad humidity. I mean, as soon as you walk out of an air-conditioned room, like, it just hits you like a brick wall, and you're soaked with sweat. And yeah, so yeah, that's Australia for you. We got extremes, like, we even get like these really bad fires in summer. We even get really bad fires in winter. And those fire bugs that mainly start those fires should be jailed for life. But other than that, yeah, so the bushfires, like, that horrible, man. Like, you lose everything in a second with those bushfires. And then there's floods, blizzards in the alpine regions in winter. But other than that, floods, we get the floods, the cyclones, heat waves, fires. And I remember, like, seeing the sky was just red. That's how bad the fires were one time. The sky was just red. Yeah, it was like hell. It was like being in hell because it was hot. And it was about 40 degrees. And yeah, and then this big dust storm come over, from out west in the desert. Big dust storm come over, ruined all my electrical equipment and all that. And yeah, so Australia's got extremes, like, and we do have the nasties, like saltwater crocodiles are actually a lot more violent than freshwater crocodiles. But tourists don't understand. Like, they choose to swim in these waters, like saltwater and freshwater, but it's actually the mineral water. Mineral water means no crocodiles. And one more thing, those big red kangaroos. I mean, they taste great, but the thing is, you don't want to get up close to one that's taller than you and built like a brick outhouse, because that one kick can actually slice you right open. And yeah. So and as for koalas, they aren't bears. But anyway, as for koalas, they got razor sharp claws, and that can shred you to pieces. And same with possums. But the thing is, a big red kangaroo. I love kangaroo meat. I like crocodile meat, but I reckon kangaroo meat's the best. So over and out. As Australia for you.